Welcome to Sid's Tips. Hope you're having a great day, and today we're taking a look at the all-new New Balance More version 5 shoe. It was a year ago when I took a look at the version 4. It didn't work for me. I had problems with the ankle, and the version 5, I don't think it's going to work for me either for a couple of reasons, but I did order these through Try Before You Buy, and so I'm glad I did that. But nonetheless, I'm glad I've had the opportunity to try them out a little bit, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. And I'm sharing from the perspective of sizing, how they might feel as far as how warm they are on my feet, and just, I was walking on the treadmill just to see how they would feel, and I'll share that perspective with you as well. I'll be sure to put my referral link in the description as well as in the comment section, so you could check out other colors and latest pricing and see if they might be for you. So definitely a nice blend here with this blue, my favorite color, and it does look like a stylish shoe, whether you're going to use it for running or even casually. I think you couldn't go wrong with either way. Look at that Fresh Foam X. Isn't that something else? Look how thick that is. That is pretty impressive. Interesting how the design on the back looks. I remember when they were introducing these several months ago, and I saw a video at the shoe show, and it was really impressive to see this design, and now having it here in my hands, I do like it very much. I think it's a nice look. It does have a nice wide base. You can see you got the hard rubber material with the foam. These are a little bit on the heavier side, weighing in at 12.9 ounces, and this is the size 11.5 wide, and it's a 4mm height stack, so do keep that in mind. As far as the uppers, this knit material seems like it's going to hold up. Now, I've heard some people saying that it feels like their feet are hot or warm wearing the shoe. I did wear them on the treadmill a little bit in my office, and I did feel like they were a little bit warm. I wasn't wearing them very active while trying these out, so I can't say from the perspective how hot they will be, but I can sense that they are going to be maybe a warmer shoe in the way this type of knit is and the breathability, so keep that in mind. This unfortunately may be one of those shoes that are just going to be a little bit on the warmer side. As far as the shoelaces, these shoelaces do have a little bit of a stretch to them. The tongue is a thicker tongue. It's not overly thick, but it is definitely thick. It's got that kind of waffle look there, which is nice. It is gusseted, so you can see that there. I guess there's no need for putting the tongue with the shoelaces if you got it gusseted. So the tongue should stay in place, and you could see that on the top there of the New Balance and the Fresh Foam X More. And as far as the cushioning back here, it does feel like it's got a bit of padding, and certainly, especially in the back, it feels like more firmer type of cushioning, and then softer, especially up here. And then you've got their insole, very similar to a lot of their other New Balance shoes, and I do like these insoles, and you can see the design there. So now I want to go ahead, I'm going to put these on just to share sizing with you, my thoughts there, and then we'll get on the treadmill, and I will share my thoughts on comfort, and hopefully this video will be of help to you. And if it is, by the way, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber and find add value, click that subscribe button, and of course the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos just like this one. So let's go ahead and get the shoes on. Okay, so before I talk about sizing, look at that cushioning. That is pretty impressive. So I think people that are going to be, especially on their feet, as I shared from the beginning of the video, and thinking about this from the perspective of somebody walking or working in them, definitely have a lot of cushioning. Now, as far as sizing, I'm an 11.5 2E, and a lot of times with the New Balance shoes, sometimes I have to go up, but I find that the toe box is very tight. So I'm really feeling tight there. As far as The length, I think it's okay. So I still have a little bit of room. I think going up a size, I'm gonna have too much room. And if I go wide, I think I'm gonna have problems with my ankle. So unfortunately, this shoe is just not gonna work for me. These are things to keep in mind when you are gonna consider the shoe, that you may find that this is a narrow fit for you as well. And unfortunately it is for me, and I will be sending them back. Okay, so let's talk about from the perspective of walking in them. So they certainly have quite a bit of cushioning in them. I feel like I am wearing some huge shoes on my feet. So that would take some getting used to if you have not worn a shoe like this, but the cushioning is definitely there. The challenge for me, and if you're somebody that deals with feet issues, keep in mind this is a 4mm heel drop. And so for me, I start feeling a little bit of discomfort in my feet. And sometimes you can get away with a low millimeter drop shoe, but in this case, it just is not supporting me well. And as I mentioned, as far as these shoes feeling warm, I really can tell, even just a short period of here walking on the treadmill, these do not feel like they're gonna be the ultra breathable shoes. So do keep that in mind. But nonetheless, nice shoe. I think this will work well for a lot of people. But again, the other thing to keep in mind is I think this is gonna be a warmer shoe. So I hope this video is of help. Let me know if you have any questions. But there you go. This is the New Balance More version 5 shoe. All right, everybody, have a great one. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.